For 8 weeks, world-famous designer Philippe Starck has been on a quest to find a British protégé.
In England, there is some good designer, but nobody really arrived on the market.
Hundreds applied, and based solely on their drawings, Starck selected 12 to join him at the School of Design in Paris. Starck makes no apologies for being a hard taskmaster. The standards he sets the students are no higher than he expects of himself.
If you think everything is easy, no, that don't work like that. At the end, it's work and work and work. But if you work on a bad platform, you will arrive nowhere.
Mike has the bigger job. For one thing, his design has 6 different elements: a tray, a plate, a glass, and some cutlery.
It's not like your original. And these as well.
And as if it's not hard enough, Mike also has to avoid treading on Starck's toes.
That is so like your first.
Like that?
Yeah. Isn't
It's not that like.
It is. Look.
It's tricky when you're trying to design things like this because, you know, you look through his book and he's done it about, oh, God knows how many times, and they're obviously very, very popular. So it's hard to sort of try and give him something that's going to be exciting and something that's going to be fresh.
Starck's work has been so prolific and influential that many designers have found it a challenge to escape his shadow.
That concerns me a little bit. I'm not 100%
Yeah,
on that. And why have you got a jaunty angle there?
Mike's tray, crockery and cutlery set has built-in magnets to help blind people. Magnetism has been designed into many everyday objects, including credit and debit cards, VHS tapes, magnetized screwdrivers and knife racks. You can even buy magnetic paint. Ilse's design doesn't need a radical rethink, but Starck did feel she had some work to do on the details.
I'm still not happy with the handle, but I'm playing around with different shapes for the foot.
There are many mobility aids on the market, from sticks and canes to frames and complicated walkers. But Ilse wants to create a product that's both functional and elegant.
I'm being very conscious that I don't want to overcomplicate it again.
Today, there's an important appointment for Mike and Ilse. They're meeting the people who could turn their designs into real products ready for the market, the manufacturers. Niels Bolen is a senior engineer for a medical equipment manufacturer.
So how long have you actually been working on this?
Darren Parsons' company specializes in injection molded plastics.
In terms of how the thing is going to be made, and have you done much research into that?
This is the hurdle where many find designs come crashing to earth because the balance of cost and materials is wrong, or the specifications don't work, or sometimes the product just can't be made with existing technology.
If you get to the point of manufacture and then find out that what you've done is unworkable, you've failed. It's that simple. You know, design is about making things that can be done, not just developing dreams.
Okay, I need to be quite brutal, really.
Yeah, I do.
I get design students apply to me every day, and I think I'd have just pressed delete.
Sorry?
I'd have just pressed delete.
Yeah.
There's not one dimension on the drawings.
Right.
Looks very stylish, I have to say. Okay, but if you then say to me from looking at to make it in, and which kind of materials?
Well, I've got some notes written down, but I was thinking possibly polycarbonate.
Well, I think it's very expensive.
Yeah.
And I think a little bit too rigid.
Okay.
Because it's as stiff as you cannot imagine.
Have you thought about the end of life of these products?
Well, for me that was a bit tricky because obviously magnets are a very hard thing to dispose of properly.
Considering the ecological aspects of their design was an important part of Starck's brief. And in Mike's case, that means thinking about whether it can be recycled.
These are plastic parts that are magnets. That is just a polymer which has got a filler in it, which is magnetic. So, yeah.
I'm probably quite naive in my knowledge of industrial design, really.
Coming out of university, you're not expected to know everything.
Something would be good.
It's a lot of help.
Thank you very much for today.
Really
it was quite
informative.
impressive, and good luck with it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much
Okay.
indeed.
It's potentially the sort of thing that we get involved in. It depends on how much competition that he's got out there, to be honest. I don't know whether there's any other competing products, and that would be a big factor as to whether something goes into production or not, or whether it's worth the investment in the first place.
This would be a thing which could fit us. Absolutely, we are absolutely into the market of this kind of things. We have all kind of helping aids into hospitals. This is something more simplistic, but it can be from great help. And I think worldwide this kind of products can fit and can be a great help, but there is still a long way to go. It's not that this is a finished thing.